Hi everyone, and welcome to True, your 30-day yoga journey. It's day 21. And today's practice is about finesse. So eliminating force and bringing more finesse into our practice. It's time. Let's get started. Okie doke, dudes and dudettes, let's begin on all fours today. Take your time getting there. Start to deepen your breath right away. And we're gonna start with a little number called cat-cow. So starting with cat-cow today, because this is something that of course you'll encounter in many practices at home or in the studio. And this is the number one thing I see people kind of jerking themselves around in. Inhale, drop the belly, exhale, round to the spine. It's so extreme. So today's practice really invites you to explore and bring this idea of finesse or grace to the movement. So to do that, see if you can slow down your spinal flexion here just a bit. Maybe close your eyes. And then whatever that means to you, just see if you can bring a little finesse or grace to this structure, this movement. We started to tap into that just a little bit yesterday, finding a little wave in the spine, awakening the spine. And then we'll try to maintain this theme or this idea as we move throughout our asana today. Bring the head back to center, nice neutral spine. You're gonna inhale in, press away from the yoga mat. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the kneecaps, let them hover. Tug the shoulders away from the ears, then look slightly forward to lengthen, broaden through the back of the neck. You're here for 5. Find that finesse, breathe deep, 4, 3, 2, and lower on the 1. Gorgeous. From here, we're gonna press back into the tops of the feet. If you need to come onto the fists here, you always can. We're gonna press into the palms and inhale, extend the right leg out long. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the right leg out long, nice long, beautiful neck. And then exhale, knee to nose. And one more time, inhale, extend. And exhale, squeeze and lift. Awesome, come back to all fours. Press the left palm into the earth and inhale, lift the right arm up high. Exhale, right hand replaces the left, just chest opener here, and left fingertips reach up high as you breathe in. Ooh, tight on the side. And then exhale, come back to center. Find your foundation again, wrists underneath the shoulders, and here we go. Inhale, extend the left toes out. Press into the top of your right foot for stability. And then exhale, squeeze, knee in towards the face. Inhale to extend. And exhale, soft, easy movement here. Squeeze and lift. Inhale to extend. And exhale, squeeze and lift. Then release it back down. Right hand comes to the center first. Inhale, left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, left hand replaces the right hand, and inhale, right fingertips to the sky. Big stretch, opening through the chest. And release it down. Awesome. Bring the big toes together, knees as wide as your yoga mat. Send the hips on back. Child's pose. So you can take any variation you like here with the hands. Active hands, soft arms, namaste shark fin. Find what feels good. And today's practice is really about the way you move. How you move. I always say it's not always what you're doing, but rather focusing on how you're doing it, the quality of movement. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go of any stress or tension, any worry. And then on your next inhale, slowly look forward, and we'll come back up to all fours. Bring the knees back underneath the hip points. And when you're ready, when you feel like you have your solid foundation that you create, inhale, extend the right toes out again. And this time, left fingertips extend all the way out as well. Press away from your yoga mat. Lift the front body up to meet the back body. You're prepped for this. And then exhale with finesse. Consider how you move. Squeeze it all the way up and in. Then inhale. Find extension. Spread the fingertips. Spread the toes. And exhale, integrate the spine here, the neck as well. Great, inhale, extend. And exhale, squeeze and lift. Press away from your mat. Great, inhale, come back to tabletop. We're gonna go right to the other side. Inhale, extend the left toes out. And then right fingertips go out to join. Take a deep breath in. Once you feel like you have it, exhale, squeeze and reel it all in. Nice. Inhale to extend. Exhale, squeeze and round it in. Inhale to extend, spread the fingers, spread the toes. And exhale to squeeze and draw the navel in. Great, come back to tabletop position. Big toes come together, knees nice and wide. Send the hips back, melt your heart down. Take a deep breath in. And a long exhale out. Awesome. From here, you're just going to walk the hands over to the left off your yoga mat. Send the hips back and you can rest the forehead down gently. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, come back to center. Walk your fingers or hands off to the right, coming off the yoga mat. Inhale and relaxing the head down, perhaps as you breathe out. And inhale, come back to center. Great work. We're going to come all the way back up to all fours. Now we're going to do this same little vinyasa, this kind of, they call it they. Who's they? Sometimes it's referred to as bird dog. We're going to do it in downward facing dog. If your body's tired today or you need to break off the wrists or just maybe low energy today or heavy heart, then you can stay on all fours and do what we just did here or here. Okay, otherwise we're going to make our way to downward dog. And how you get there is everything. Don't forget, even in the transitions, maybe especially in the transitions, finessing those transitions is just everything. And when you get there, pedal it out for a couple breaths. And then we'll begin by anchoring through the left heel and inhaling, lift the right leg up high. Slide it up, claw through the fingertips. Exhale, shift forward, shoulders over the wrists, squeeze, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up, three-legged dog, claw through the fingertips, lift up from the wrist, so there's no pressure on the wrist. And then exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. You got it, nice and slow. Inhale, find the grace, you got it. Inhale, lift it up. Last time, squeeze. And then you're gonna step it all the way up. If you're on all fours, just step your right foot forward. Back knee lowers down. Then on a big breath in, inhale, hands to heart. Push up, press up. Find that connection, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Lots of awareness and energy drawing up from the base of the spine. Inhale to lift the chest, the heart. Exhale to gently melt it down. Beautiful. You're going to come back to downward dog or back to all fours. So take your time getting there. And then when you're ready, second side, anchoring through the right heel. Inhale, slide the left leg up high. Exhale, here we go. Claw through the fingertips, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, lift, nice and slow with control, with grace. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, last time, lift it up. And exhale, shift forward, squeeze and lift, awesome. Then step it up. If you're on all fours, just step your left foot up. We'll all lower that back knee. And then with conscious breath, inhale, bring the palms together, press up, lift up. Beautiful. Then inhale, draw energy up from the pelvis, the base of the spine, just awareness all the way up, lift the sternum, maybe look up. And then with grace, with finesse, we release. plant the palms. You're gonna come back to all fours or downward facing dog. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. And exhale out. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, we're gonna slowly cross one foot over the other to make our way to the top. You're gonna wanna rush this to see if you can take your time, really stretching through the fascia of the foot, the calf, backs of the knees, the hamstrings. And then eventually we'll come to forward fold, feet hip width apart at the top of your mat. Let it all hang. Start to deepen your breath here. Shake the head loose. Then root through all four corners of the feet, and when you're ready, slowly roll it up. And as you stack up through the spine, go ahead and reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky as you take a deep breath in. Then capture something above, big stretch, and then bring it back down to your heart space, palms together. Tadasana. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And then from here, you're actually going to turn to come to stand nice and wide on your mat. Palms come together, and we're going to bring the heels just a little bit wider than hip width apart, and then you'll turn the toes out. So when you bend the knees, they're going to track the middle of your foot, not the inside. So you're going to press in all four corners of your feet, especially the outer edge. Then take everything we've been building upon, lift up through the front body, ground through the back body. Take a deep breath in to lift your sternum up to your thumb, stand up nice and tall, press away from your yoga mat here. So we're engaging the muscles. And then nice and easy, drop your center down in space and bend the knees and keep breathing deep. All right, here we go. Find a softness here, a little playfulness. I know it's tough. With practice, it gets easier, and it's not even just the muscles getting stronger. It's this connection to grace, to finding your personal power through your relationship to grace. Okay, from here, inhale, and then exhale. Bring the hands down to the tops of the thighs. It's gonna feel awesome. Now you can stick the bum out. You're gonna take the left shoulder into center, loop the right shoulder around, and inhale, open up, heart towards the right, or think about spiraling your heart up towards the sky. Sweet, then come back to center, engage your core, and then take it to the left, right shoulder dropping down, spiraling your heart, your gaze up towards the sky. Strong foundation here, breathing deep. And then come back to center, and we'll give the legs a break by coming all the way up, hands together at the heart. Inhale in. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Reestablish your foundation, lifting up from the front, lengthening tailbone down through the back. Sweet, then we'll inhale. Exhale again, drop your center down in space. And then here we go, we're gonna inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. And then exhale, bring them down. Knees stay bent here, drop your center. Think of your head and heart and pelvis being in alignment here. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, sink a little lower. You got this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to release. This time, right forearm comes to the top of the right thigh. Inhale, reach the left fingertips up and over. Exhale to release. Strong and steady, you got this. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. So when things get tough, how can you add more finesse, more grace? Reach up. Exhale, come back to center, going right onto the other side. You got this. Left elbow to thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right fingertips come down. Stick with it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. When things get tough, how can you bring more grace to the table? Reach up, exhale, bring it down. Hands come together. Inhale, exhale, lift the heels, and then lower and stand. Gorgeous. Stay focused here. I know you're cursing my name, but stay focused. Bring the feet together, really together. Arch to arch. Squeeze the legs. In fact, zip them up tight. Should feel good. And then lift your hip points up towards the sky as you stand nice and tall, calm, and steady. Mountain pose. Nice work. Then walk to the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in. As you inhale, reach for the sky. And as you exhale, take it down all the way down. So at this point, you should really be relishing in these forward folds. Take 3 cycles of breath here. I'm sure it feels good on the body. You can clasp the elbows, rock gently side to side. Out with the old, in with the new. You can change the way you're programmed to move and change the way you're programmed to react to stress or challenge in the body by simply focusing on grace, how you move. Of course, it's not that simple, but the idea, the invitation is clear and simple. Release the arms if you haven't already. Plant the palms. You're going to step the right toes back, then the left toes back. And we're going to lower onto the belly here. Inhale for cobra. And exhale to soften and release. Press up to all fours. Bring the knees nice and wide. And our final child's pose. Send the hips back. Melt your heart down. Go ahead and take a nice, refreshing breath in here. And then nice, easy exhale as you empty everything out. Awesome. One more big inhale. And nice, easy exhale as you let go. Awesome. Slowly carve a line with the nose, look forward. Nice and easy. Finesse this transition as you come all the way back to all fours. Bring the knees back underneath you. Then you're going to walk the hands out, extend the right leg out, only to bring it in for your pigeon. Now here's another one where we tend to force. So today, finesse, not force. We won't be here long, so breathe deep. Inhale, lifting the chest, and exhaling, softening in. So if you feel it's impossible to finesse, you need some assistance, grab a blankie or a block or a towel and wedge it between your right hip and the earth. And then bring your right heel really close into your center line so you can lift that hip up. And again, nice deep breaths here, elongating your exhale, closing your eyes. And then using your hands to slowly press back up, finesse this here, connect to your center. So there's a bit of a magic about your transitions when you focus on the quality of the movement, and then it totally changes your experience. So extend the left leg out when you're ready and bring that left knee up and in when you're ready for your pigeon, and then same thing on the other side. No forcing. And returning over and over again to the sound of your breath. And slowly using your hands to press up. This time we're going to shift onto the left hip. Bring the right leg all the way around. Come into a cross-legged position. Sit up nice and tall here. Close your eyes and just find stillness. Awesome work today. We'll take this and use it as we build upon each practice day by day. 9 days left after this. I tip my hat to you for continuing to show up. We'll bring the palms together, bring them right up to the third eye. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Namaste.